Okay, ladies, so last night I tried to go live. My internet was screwing up for some reason. Of course, I live out in the country, you never know. So I showed you guys a look, I posted it, and I'm just doing a video now. So we had talked about the cheetah experience that I had done live last week, I guess it was. And I've had a couple girls that actually ordered this week, and they say that that look totally works for them. The way to apply the makeup with the little dots and things and just blending them together works for them. So basically, I was just trying to show you guys that that can be done in any shape and form. I mean, it doesn't just have to be the polka dots. That is how easy it is to apply this makeup. It's not a heavy makeup. Less is more. And basically, I'm going to show you that I can pretty much just swipe this all over my face, blend it together, and be done. All right, using my detail hack brush. Also, I had kind of went over the fact that you need to start making sure that your brushes are clean. I clean my brushes at least once a week, and if I forget to do it after I apply my makeup, then no big deal. This is how easy this stuff is. I've had it for 2.5 months, and it's still almost full. All you do is you spray your brush. You take a towel, paper towel, whatever you want, and you just rub that brush. Look at that. This is my towel that I always use. Rub that brush until it starts rubbing clean. You know, the ends of your brushes, the tips are white when you first get your brush. So that's how you know that it's come clean. Look at that. And it's dry. I can use it now. I'm going to go ahead and do this end as well. Our Restore brush cleaner it just doesn't have to be used on our brushes. Everybody uses makeup brushes. It can be used on any kind of makeup brush. It's fantastic stuff. It smells good. And it dries instantly. So brushes harbor bacteria. Don't forget that. And this stuff has been amazing. I used to do the whole shampoo thing and have to rinse it out and rinse it out. Well, then I found out that when you get down here into the root of these brushes, all of the glue that helps to keep that core together, it starts breaking up, and that's when your brushes just start falling apart. Maskcara Beauty actually has a 12-month guarantee on their brushes. Just make sure you don't soak them. You can actually send them a picture if your fibers start falling out, and they will actually replace your brush for free. But like I said, this is the key. The Restore brush cleaner is key to keeping these like they're supposed to be and clean. That way you're not breaking out and all that good stuff. All right, so let's get started. The only thing I've used this morning, I used my moisturizer last night, and I sprayed my Stay Spray on. That's it. Of course, I exfoliated last night too as well. This is my highlight, Amber. Now I'm going to show you just how easy this is. It's kind of like the same concept of the cheetah way to apply your makeup. But this is the basic point of it. I'm basically going in all the areas, with a hair on my nose, that I would normally put my highlight. I'm just haphazardly putting this on in places that I know I usually would go in and put it on to begin with. It's kind of like the same, like I said, the same concept as the cheetah situation. And it doesn't take much. I had someone ask me if this makeup is heavy. It's not at all. All right, so once again, I'm going to spray my Restore brush cleaner on there. I'm going to get my towel. I'm going to wipe it off. And the reason I'm using the Detail Hack brush is because it's got that small end, kind of like your finger. And then I'm going to go into my lighter highlight, which is Candlelit right here. Y'all can tell, I use my clutch all the time. Can you tell I need to totally clean it? All right, Candlelit is a lighter highlight, so I'm going to go in places that you would want to brighten in between my darker highlight, where I just put that. And usually this is why I tell my girls to get 2 highlights, because usually you want to brighten in areas, which is usually kind of like your T-zone. Underneath your eyes, in the middle of your forehead, your chin. It just kind of helps to give you a little bit better glow. It's kind of like what they call these little triangles right here. The little triangle here, your nose, and this triangle here. All right, so now I have all my highlight on. I'm going to flip my brush over to the bigger end, and I'm going to go into Stone, which is my contour. And I'm just going to dip that brush in there, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm basically just going to tap this on or rub it on, where I would usually put my contour. I'm not doing it neat. I'm not doing it You know, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just basically putting it all in the areas that I would usually contour. And I'm just kind of doing it sloppy. And you can even do it with the smaller end if you want. You know, if you want to flip that brush over and you just want to make a line where you would usually put your contour, whatever works for you. I just like the bigger end because I can put more on. I'm all about the contour. I feel like if you don't do enough contour, you kind of start to lose that when you get to blending. All right, even for the side of my nose, like to contour my nose, I'm just going to tap the side of that brush into there. I'm just going to kind of dot that right there in that area underneath my nose. All right, I think I've gotten everywhere. And if you haven't, you know, you can always go back in. All right, lip and cheek. What I used last night was Desert Sun. It's kind of a summery color. It's very natural looking and kind of glowy. So actually, instead of using my finger, like the cheetah version, I'm just going to go back to this end of the brush. And I'm going to go into my lip and cheek. And I'm just going to tap that where I would usually put my lip and cheek, right on the apples of those cheeks. Then I'm going to flip over the other end. And I'm basically just going to tap that on my eyelid. Easy peasy. Now guess what? I'm ready to blend. Highlight, contour, lip and cheek. I'm using my Buffy brush. I always start on my forehead. Even whenever I'm just using the brush to apply it. So, I mean, ladies, I always usually do my highlight first so that I'm not really mixing my highlight and contour, but there's really no rhyme or reason to it. Do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel better. Same concept as the cheetah situation, just a little bit messier. I mean, I'm trying to show you guys how easy it is to do this makeup. You can't mess it up. It's just that simple. I mean, and if you feel like you have messed it up, I mean, it's so easy to go in and fix. I mean, yeah, I'm probably going to have some places that I need to touch up. But my main concern is that I need to hurry up and get this makeup on. And it's a cream, and it goes on so smooth, and it doesn't take much. I mean, you see, when you do the cheetah situation, or you do just like what I just did, it just kind of goes how it's supposed to. As long as you're putting your color where it's supposed to be, your highlight, your contour, and then you go back in and you blend it, that's pretty much it. You're there. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, so for those of you who did ask me this week about how hard this was to apply, I know whenever I say highlight and contour, that scares a lot of people away. Don't be scared. It works. It's where it needs to be. My contour, my lip and cheek, my highlighted area. You can see my contour here, my contour here. So I just slapped that on in areas. I blended it all together, and there you have it. I used my lip and cheek on my eyes. Now the last thing I'm going to do before I leave is I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm probably going to line my lips with my contour and put a little Desert Sun on there, and I'm good to go. So that is how simple. Doesn't just have to be the cheetah situation. You can pretty much do it anyway. I used the 30-second hack brush small end, and see, there's your brush. Use my Restore brush cleaner. I used it for my highlight. I used it for my lip and cheek, and I used the larger end for my contour. And actually, I could have cleaned this end and went on in and blended everything. I just happened to use my Buffy brush. Okay, there you go, ladies. All right, less than 10 minutes, and that was with me talking about cleaning the brushes and everything. So, with that being said, happy Thursday, and I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Be looking for posts about the new summer bash that's coming up at the end of this month. All right, you ladies have a good day.